The last two guys I'll ask you about are guys that they acquired in the Luis Ortiz trade from the Pirates. Michael Kennedy, and it's both these guys are lefties. So Michael Kennedy, the Guardians acquired him in the Ortiz trade. 2-5, a 3.66 ERA at high A. He won't turn 21 until November. 95 strikeouts, 19 walks, and 83 and 2/3 innings pitched. He did give up 8 home runs last year in those 80-some innings pitched. What do you see with him?
Well, I think you kind of hinted at the thing he does best, which is a real strike thrower. And he really has command, unusual command for someone his age. I wish he had better stuff. And I think when the Pirates first drafted him, there was the hope that as he grew older and filled out physically, he would start to throw harder. And maybe he still will. But last year it was 88-92, which is average or even a tick below average for a major league lefty that he really commanded. He's got a slider, he's got a changeup, everything's kind of average. He does have a low release point out front that does help his stuff play up a little bit, but he's going to start giving up more hard contact as he moves up the ladder, and he's going to have to either find new stuff, find more velocity, find a better off speed pitch, or he's going to end up kind of stalling out in the upper minors.
Another guy, same thing, left-handed. His name's Josh Hartle. That was the other guy they got with Ortiz in that trade. He won't turn 22 until March. He only pitched 1 2/3 innings of pro ball. Did pitch a couple of years at Wake Forest, and he's one of those guys that in high school was thought to be maybe a first, second round pick, and his stock dropped a little bit at college at Wake Forest. What did you see with him?
Well, and his stock really just dropped in his draft year. If you had asked anyone, I think probably if you'd asked me at this time last year, I would have said, yeah, Hartle's probably going in the back of the first round. One of the best college lefties in the draft, really knows how to pitch, throws a lot of strikes, doesn't have a great breaking ball, has a great changeup. That's fine. I like guys who can do that too. We're used to seeing lefties with really good breaking balls, but he just seemed to really know how to pitch and have enough of a foundation again that he could be at least a back of the rotation starter. I comped him to Paul Mahalan from quite some time ago, but a guy who didn't have particularly sexy stuff coming out of college and then pitched quite a while in the big leagues because he was left-handed. He could throw a lot of strikes. Everything was average or maybe a tiny bit better. Then Hartle showed up last spring and he was missing a couple miles an hour off his fastball. I saw him. I don't think he got out of the third inning for Wake Forest in the start I watched, which was against Duke, which wasn't even a particularly good opponent. The year never really got better for him, but he was never hurt. He never missed time. He didn't have surgery or anything like that. And I wonder if this was just a blip. If Cleveland gets him in and can just get him back to where he was in 2023 as a sophomore, that's a big league starter. Probably back of the rotation, but still, that's a steal. I love acquiring him when his value is probably still a little bit low because nobody's seen him since 2023 be that good again. The last time anybody saw him, he wasn't very good in 2024. And that's a guy worth acquiring, particularly, I keep saying it, Cleveland's really good at developing pitching. I am very curious to see what they can do with Hartle.